Hi, everyone. Well, welcome to the March Energy Report. I know I've been gone for what, 2 months? Feels like forever. Okay, so I just wanted to do a really quick March energy forecast. So the words that I got for this month are tumultuous. That's easy for someone else to say. Tumultuous, difficult, and out of alignment. Now, I know those words sound really terrible, and they're really not. I know that on the surface and externally, March does appear to be like things are lightening up, spring is near, the sun is out, the Arctic Siberian weather is gone. And I'm talking about the US. People are feeling much better. But still, we are in the process of transformation. So we still have very difficult times ahead of us. So if you're on the spiritual journey, don't let this lightness in the air or spring or this feeling of wanting to be out, don't let that overshadow the work that needs to be done, both personally and for the collective. So let me just share, what do I want to share? When I just kind of tuned in asking about the energy of March, I get a couple of visions and I didn't go very deep, but I did see a big lightning bolt hit the center of the US. So we still have many more difficult days ahead of us. What else did I see? And the energy and I did this 2 different days, so I was getting just bits and pieces here and there. Energy for US is deflating. Oh yeah, I did see like just totally deflating, like the vacuum was sucking the air out of the US. And when I asked why, I heard will be the decline of mental health due to the outlook of the future. And I suspect that will be greatly related to the economy. So don't know if something's in the air about the economy. I do feel, and I've heard some other readers say that something about the economy is coming. And I do feel that. And I think about 6 months ago when I did a reading, an oracle session, the sage did indicate that 6 to 9 months from that reading, there was going to be some kind of economic turmoil. Okay. I also saw the next day when I checked in, that a huge, like the entire, mostly the US, but globally, there was manure being laid all over the earth, and it was stinky. But this is really, when I asked the sage, I said, is this, you're showing me that you're laying the groundwork for transformation? I got it. Yes. So we are still in the process of stinky times, but real transformation is being planted, actively being planted this month. And I think we can also feel that in the air, but we still have some stinky manure to work through. When I asked about, in particular, what will be tumultuous about this month or the next several weeks, and I got weather, and I saw like all kinds of hurricanes, I saw palm trees. Now so weather is going to continue to amp up, and we're always having these types of hurricanes, weather-related events all around the globe. But what I'm seeing and feeling is these weather events get even stronger and more destructive. So while they might be the normal time of year for these things to happen, they're going to be even more destructive. And I heard Lebanon, I don't think it's Lebanon in the US. I think it's Lebanon or somewhere out there. Maybe Lebanon will experience some odd weather-related event. I don't know about that. I just never know. These words come in and you're like, where did that come from? I also heard West Topanga. I mean, where do these words come from? So, I don't know. Oh, there's my cat. Who is that? Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. As far as the word difficult, this would be economy. And when I checked in about out of alignment, what I saw was immediately I was taken off Earth and being shown from cosmic perspective. I saw Earth and a line or a pole, the poles, the two poles around Earth. I saw that the Earth was very tilted. Now, yes, we're tilted, but I saw that these poles were out of alignment of the sun. The sun was here and the poles had moved here. And immediately I recognized that, yes, we are in the process. If you're not aware, the poles have been shifting on this planet for the last 10 years dramatically, and even more dramatically. It seems like every year the movement of the poles gets faster and faster, so that the poles have flipped many times on the history of Earth. And we are in the process of the poles shifting. And I think it was showing me that they have shifted even more, and they're way out of alignment with the sun. And it was showing me that it's causing even more agitation. But it's good. It's good agitation, but it's just showing me that we're still not fully in alignment with the sun probably being metaphoric for the new age or whatever. That's my interpretation. I have no idea why I was shown that, but that's what I got. Okay, now going back to, I guess this is going to be longer than I thought. So she's having a good time over there. So going back to the hexagram or gene key I got was the 59th gene key. And because we're all all of the restrictions of being inside are being let down, loosening, people are feeling like, let's go out, let's hook up. People are feeling like dating time. This is always, this time of year, people always, it's normal. We get that spring fertile feeling and we want to date, we want to find a mate. And the sage is saying it's time to really look at our reasons for why we want to be in a relationship. That currently we are so out of alignment and moved by the collective ego's constructs of why we should be in relationships, that we have created an out of alignment feeling of the male and female energy, and relationships, human relationships, when they are out of alignment, and 99% of them are on this planet, if not all, are out of alignment, it causes ripples effect into the consciousness. So we really have to look at why we want to be in a relationship. So the sage's message this month through the 59th gene key is we have to look at our dishonesty. Because if you're really, really honest with yourself about why you want to find a mate, you will hear, well, I don't want to be alone, or I don't want to I don't make a lot of money, or due to COVID, I've lost my job and I need a mate, I need some security, or who knows what the reasons are, but all of these reasons come from a fear of. And so we come into relationships with hidden agendas. So the sage is asking you to look at your own hidden agendas, even within groups. Why do you want to join a group? Do you want to join a group so that you can be recognized as somebody who knows everything? Do you want to lead a group to be recognized? What are your hidden agendas based on your fears? And he's saying if we can at least be totally honest with ourselves and see, oh yeah, I do want to be in a relationship because I lack this or I want this, then we can start to heal the fear-based relationships that are out there. And this in turn heals the consciousness on the planet between the male and female energy. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So this month, you're feeling in the mood to be out there, to be with people, to hook up with friends, or hook up with whatever, find a mate. This isn't also just about dating. It's about being with people. You know, why are you with the people you are with? Look at your hidden agendas. Maybe you don't have any. That's wonderful. Not saying everybody does, but most of us have hidden agenda. So if we can just be honest and see those things in ourselves, the sage isn't saying not to pursue a relationship, but to be totally honest and aware. And that way, that awareness opens up the opportunity for the universe to bring the right partner with you into you that will help, that will more sincerely help heal that wound, rather than an ego to ego trying to mate. I have this fear and I have this fear, and let's just hook up and hopefully we make each other feel safe. Whereas this other one is consciousness, awareness, is aware of why they want to be in a relationship, and the universe says, we'll bring you the right relationship and we'll heal the both of you. Okay? So what else? What else did I want to say there? I was just trying to clarify, so I asked the sage, people are looking for mates with fears and hidden agendas guiding them. Yes, yes, yes. I have some more notes here. The process of evolution and devolution are both happening currently on the earth. As a whole, Earth is in the process of evolution. We know that. And it says, if you want to move with Earth in an evolutionary way, then now is not the time to hide your fears in a relationship, but the time to look into your own fears and come clean about your hidden agendas. And then I had this inspiration. I was thinking about the Hebrew numbers and the hexagram or gene key number 59 comes from the Hebrew letter chet, or chet, which is the number 8. And I just got this idea. I asked the sage, would it be beneficial to work with this Hebrew number 8 during this month to begin healing the dishonesty in relationships? And I got a yes, yes, yes. So, I was going to have a picture of it. If this resonates with you, you can just use the letter 8, because in Hebrew, the letter 8, het or chet, you can look up the image on Google Images. It is the combination of the Hebrew letters Vav, 6, and 7, Zion. They are hooked together. And that is the male and female energy merging. Okay. So, and let me tell you, the Hebrew letters, I have worked with the Hebrew letters, not a lot, but enough to know they are way powerful. To contemplate, you get the image of what letter in this, for this month, it would be letter 8, or letter 8, the 8th letter, chet, and get that image and you bring it into your body. Now for the letter 8, I should have rehearsed this video. For chet, it goes down into the sacral, into the sexual organs. So you can bring that image of that letter, that image onto your sacral area, into the lower half of your body. And this begins healing our constructs, attachments, fears, and it will show you your hidden agendas. And they are so powerful, these letters. I can't even begin to explain it to you. But if the Hebrew letter doesn't resonate with you, you can absolutely just call upon the number 8. Okay, that's totally fine. Or you could also use the gene key words of dishonesty. And this is a wonderful technique of healing something to arrive at a third thing. You hold the two opposites simultaneously in your body. So we have dishonesty and transparency. You could hold those two opposites in your mind, in your body, how dishonest I am in relationships, or just those words. And a third thing will arise. Now, the Gene Keys uses the word intimacy, but whatever arises, that is also healing for the body. And just as a side note, this is a somatic exercise that helps to heal trauma in you. So, for example, if you have a fear of being abandoned, so you would use the word safety and abandonment, and you would hold those two in your contemplation. And I absolutely did this, and it worked phenomenally for me. Feeling safe and feeling abandoned, and I don't even know what happened. Like some swirling energy started swirling out in front of me in my heart, and it was like, and the fear of feeling unsafe was the fear of being abandoned and feeling unsafe, like merged into one, and it just like healed it instantly. And I thought, oh, I haven't been abandoned. I've been safely abandoned, and I can live with that. Meaning, I haven't been left alone on this planet Earth with no help, but I'm here kind of living an alone life safely for a reason, but I'm safely abandoned, if that makes sense. I don't know. In my mind, it totally worked. But anyway, this is working with opposites. So you can find your trigger, whether it's whether you're dealing with rage, anger, and peace. So you've got a lot of anger and you can't get to peace. Bring those two together. Okay, so it's a wonderful exercise. Okay, so I went off on a tangent, but March energy, you're feeling good, you're getting out there. But let's just all try to begin to be a little bit more honest with yourself about why you want a relationship, what fears you have being in relationships, even in friendships. Okay, be honest with yourself, and if it's appropriate, perhaps share those fears with your partners or your friends. Let's just get all this out in the open. Let's be transparent. And that transparency brings you a level of intimacy with another friend, partner, whatever, that is beyond words. Okay? So have a wonderful March, and maybe I'll see you in April.